What's up, fight fans? Welcome back here to Anaheim Cage Side Seat, the best MMA talk with the biggest names in the sport from the best seat in the house. And I have chain envy. You guys know this. Every time Aljamain Sterling, earlier my man Drakkar Klose, even with the thin one, don't be hating DK, it's thin compared to that one. I hate the chain game because I don't have the chain game going. Anthony Pettis, Showtime, stepping it up every single time. And the reason I say that to you, man, is it's always good to see you, but the bright lights and all this stuff, you look so young, it's hard, but you've been doing this for so long, and this is just second nature to you, man.
Yeah, man, I've been in the game for a long time. 20th birthday was my first amateur fight.
Yeah.
And 32 now, man, 12 years in the game. So I fought, man, all over the world, fucking biggest names. It's nothing new to me.
Yeah, and look at this for 32 with all those punches that you've taken, man. Not bad, right? You got the chain game, you got the watch game going, but I mean, what a career it's been for you. A champion in WEC, a champion in the UFC. Only the biggest names. You know, even when people said, hey, he lost the belt, he went down, he had a chance to win at 45, he lost to Max, and people thought you were in a slump, but you look at the list of guys you're losing to, mostly decisions, by the way, you never fight anyone who's not top 10, top 5 in the world.
Most definitely. Yeah, I don't get excited for them fights, man. My style and the way I come into approach these fights, I have to be excited, I have to be motivated, and the names do that for me.
Yeah, and every time, I mean, obviously the lights sold out, millions of people watching, and that's when you're at your best. I mean, the Showtime kick off the cage against Benson Henderson, that performance coming back against Wonderboy, looking good at welterweight, by the way. I mean, usually I see you on media days and you're feeling that weight cut. You look great right now.
Yeah, I don't have to wear sunglasses. Usually I'm sucked in, I gotta put sunglasses on to hide my eyes, but
that's what the glasses were for.
That's what they're for.
I thought that was more Showtime.
Well, obviously style, but like my eyes were so sunk in at this point that I don't want people to see my eyes. But now I'm normal right now. I'm about to go watch a movie tonight, hit a run, and I'm chilling.
Are you right on weight?
Right on. I woke up on weight.
Oh man, unbelievable.
This morning.
So what about the notion, because I know guys who have done this, that your opponent comes in and the next day is much heavier than you because you're right at this weight? Yeah. Is that a factor for you or no?
It's not. Well, Wonderboy was way bigger than me. I mean,
way bigger.
When he walked in the cage, like usually at 55, I just see like a neck and head above the cage. He was like shoulders, neck, and head above the cage. I'm like, oh shit. But I feel like at this size, my hands aren't fragile, so I can hit hard as fuck. And I got a guy that's gonna be there to hit.
Yeah, and you got that hand fixed after the Ferguson fight, and another example of just the performance that you put on for the fans.
Yeah, man, this hand's been giving me problems my whole career. There's no knuckle there anymore, but I still love the game, man. Like, it's just part of the game.
Yeah, and you got the feet, you got the jiu-jitsu. Plus, Nate's not really a welterweight either. Yeah. So that's a little bit of a different thing for you.
I think he is now, honestly, man. Seeing Nate walk around now, he's a lot bigger. I mean, I think it's more natural. I like that we're fighting on welterweight because it's a real fight. Yeah. You know, otherwise, it's been a weight cut competition and then a fight. Like, we're really fighting on this weekend. I know I am. I'm on weight. I'm ready to go. And I think he's definitely a gamer.
Yeah, and you're professional all the way. I mean, obviously you said, hey, you want to fight me? Let's sign a contract. Let's do it in the cage. And now you get your chance. You know you don't like him, but you still have to keep that in mind. Obviously, you can't get taken off your game by those feelings. So focus, obviously, not a problem, even though you really want to take this dude's head off.
Yeah, man, I've done them both ways. You know, I fought with aggression and anger, and I fought with a game plan in mind. I can do it all, man. I'm just because he's good at jiu-jitsu, I have great jiu-jitsu. He's good at striking, I have better striking. I just feel so confident in this fight.
All right, Anthony Pettis, last one for you. You've been through a lot in your life. You've been training since you're 5 years old, black belt by the time you were 18 and you met Duke Rufus. You have Pettis MMA, your brother's in the game, your cousin's training. You've trained with everyone in the sport and been at the pinnacle. How much has martial arts helped you in your life with everything you've been through? Yeah, your dad, growing up in the city and all the things that you had to deal with. How much has this sport meant to you and how has it helped you along the way?
Yeah, martial arts in general. I mean, without martial arts, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You know, I opened my gyms up at 16 years old and I've had like probably 1,000 people cross my doors and learn from under my brothers and myself. So it's a blessing to be able to share my knowledge. But we really use martial arts as a vehicle for life skills. And I think that's what saved me. You know, like learning that confidence, that respect, that self-esteem. When I was faced with that big trial with my father, I resorted back to that, and that's what helped me get through it, not just the fighting and stuff. Fighting obviously is my passion, and it makes it feel good, but the discipline and the life skills martial arts instills in you is something I thank God for.
A family guy in every sense of the word, down to earth, always cool to talk to, and one of the true legends of our sport, make no mistake about it. On the stage again this week at UFC 241 against Nate Diaz. Showtime Pettis, man. Good seeing you as always. Cage Side Seat, the best MMA talk with the biggest names in the sport from the best seat in the house.